Hey Erica, I will make this short, sweet, and to the point since it sounds like you already know a little bit about ranking on Google and everything. But I do kind of want to go over the three main things that will get you to the top. You can take these and do them for yourself, and I can also help you with them if you're interested, so just let me know. I love that you have so many pictures on your website. Obviously, photography sites are going to be a little bit different than other more informational sites because they don't really need as many words because this is your work. So the most important thing when you look at Google is content. And content is king in Google's eyes because it shows people what they're looking for is what you have on your site basically. And content can be the words right here, it can be words that are behind the pictures, or it can even be what the pictures are saved as. So we want all of these pictures to be named Erika Clesi Photography, Photographers in Roseville, Roseville Photography, anything that you can think of that somebody might search for your sort of business on Google. The second thing that we want to look at is adding a little bit more content because as much as you have all these pictures saved as certain names, it's really helpful for Google to see that you have little blurbs here and there about what you do, who you are, stuff like that. So I do really like this for that as well because this is super cute. It shows who you are. It gives you a little bit of a reputation that people might not see. So I would add some other stuff to your main page as well, but this is a really good start. Then we're going to look at making sure, I didn't see you on here, but making sure that you have a little spot on the Google Maps here because people are obviously going to see this first. So I know how to make you be up here at the top of this as well as on the top of the organic part because then you'll have two sorts of like views basically. They'll see you here and then they'll be like, oh wow, she's here as well. The only person that I did see, and this is a little bit interesting, it'll make it easier to rank in Roseville, is that none of these people really were at the top of the websites here. This guy was, and then this guy was, but not super close to the top, obviously, as you can see. So I took a look at your website rankings, and since you're so new, you don't have a lot, but this will be a good place to start. This is your domain rating, and this means like the popularity contest of Google and how you rank based on other websites that are related to the same thing that you're looking at. And then this is going to have to do with your citation rating. It also has to do with your backlink rating. So how many backlinks you have and what sort of reputable sites you're linked to. These are both out of 100. Even your best ranked sites aren't going to be super high up there. They're probably going to be in the 60s, 70s, 80s. But it's a good place to start to kind of get an idea of where everybody else is at. And everybody else is pretty low as well. So that makes it a little bit easier to edge them out. Backlinks are other websites that you're linked to. They can be Facebook, Instagram, but you also want to be on blogs and newspapers or anywhere that you can really get your name out there. And you can hopefully link to other websites that are already popular. So that way it kind of transfers their popularity to your website and shows Google that you are a reputable site that these other popular sites are kind of promoting, if that makes sense. And then citations, the last one that you want to look at, has to do with all of your information being listed on sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, any other sort of photography pages like that where it has your name, phone number, address, stuff like that. So Google can prove that you're an actual business and that other actual business pages are saying that you're an actual business, if that makes sense. Those are pretty much the three things that are the most important and that you'll need to focus on to get your website ranking. I did go ahead and put Hanson's Photography on here as well because they have a lot more content and their rankings are a little bit better, not by much, but are ranking better, but they were lower than the Enchanted images, and I took a look at their keywords, and that's because they're ranking higher for other keywords. So that basically means that they have more focus on different keywords than Enchanted Photography, so maybe they aren't ranking for photographers Roseville, California. They're ranking higher for Roseville photographer or photography Roseville, California, or whatever it is. So as a general rule, you kind of just want to decide what sort of photography you want to rank for, whether that's just photography in general or you kind of want to narrow it down to a smaller niche. That's up to you. But go ahead and shoot me a text or give me a call and we can chat a little bit more about it. Thank you. Bye.